Hello, my name's Nigel Gansell. I'm 70 years of age, and I never thought I would reach 70 years of age. Life is, most of the time, a bowl of cherries, and sometimes it's not a bowl of cherries. And being a somewhat healthy person, a pretty lucky person in those 70 years, I never thought I would ever have a serious illness. Touch wood, I've been a pretty healthy guy. I've also been a bike rider, a cyclist, which I've always enjoyed. I've enjoyed the healthy outdoor pursuits. And the doctors and everyone tell you in our modern age, which is full of doubts and pressures and stress is the operative word these days, that you should have exercise and keep to a healthy diet. And so with this in mind, some 10 years ago, I started cycling again, at roughly about 60. Went to Holland, went to France, enjoyed it. And continued cycling well into my 60s until a couple of years ago, when I went on my bike one Sunday afternoon up to Highbury Fields and back to my home in Islington. And lo and behold, on the return journey from a delightful day in June, I began to feel extremely weak. No pain, just a weakness. And as I got near to my home in Islington, near the Angel, it was going to be a moment of realization. I was about to collapse, which I almost did, getting across the road and leaning myself against a wall, during which time two young ladies, very attractive actually, came along and said, "You don't look very well at all." And I said, "I don't feel very well." So they phoned the London Ambulance Service, and hey presto bingo, the London Ambulance Service arrived very, very quickly, and the man exclaimed that I was having or had a heart attack, and rushed me off to the UCA through the kind auspices of the YMCA and the Heart Institute. I've now been deemed by a heart specialist at UCH to be free of any further attention. Heart Hospital in Baker Street, where further tests revealed that I had a blocked artery, and they carried out a small operation, during which, or after which, they discovered another blocked artery. Racing through my mind, I felt extremely lucky that one, I'd had wonderful treatment, which I was in hospital for 5 days, later going back in August the same year for them to carry out another operation. I think it's important, obviously, to bear in mind that luck, judgment, speed, and they being the hospital heart specialist, said that getting me into hospital very quickly was of paramount importance. But after that treatment and subsequent getting better through the kind auspices of the YMCA and the Heart Institute, I've now been deemed by a heart specialist at UCH to be free of any further attention or meetings with the heart specialist. At this point, I think it's important to profile a little bit MyHeartLog, which is also another fine organisation which attempts to get together people who have suffered heart attacks and to have a full array of information through this wonderful invention called the Internet. And I think that's what's important, that we liaise together. The medical profession does a fantastic job, but it's mostly tablets and referrals, which I'm not knocking at all. But I think it's important that all of us who have suffered heart attacks relay some information, experience to fellow heart sufferers. You can get better. You can get better, and it's a question of confidence. I've got back on my bike a little bit. I have I have cycling exercise and twice a week at the YMCA, which is a marvellous organisation. And I'd say to anyone who's suffered heart heart attacks, mild or very serious, you have to continue living. You've got to get out there and meet people still. You've got to be careful, obviously, on diet. They tell you not to eat cheese and things like massive amounts of alcohol. And you have to be serious about what you eat. But the thing is, we're alive. All of us that have survived a heart attack are continuing to live full, nourishing lives. And I think, really, that is the message to all of us out there. We've got to keep on living, and we've got to show the dedication that life is still wonderful, life is still great.